Selamun Aleyküm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Esselatu vesselamu ala Resulü Muhammedin seyyidina ve aleyhi medede Resulü medede sadat Resulü medede ve şahı Resulü ve şallah fazla sayfa Muhammed Allah'a medede tarikatul as-sahaba vel hayru fil cemiyye. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ve lekad kerremna beni Adem. Sadakallahu azim. Allah Azze ve Celle buyuruyor. İnsanoğlunu en yüksek mertebeye ona verdik.
Allah Almighty says that we have given the highest station and the highest ranks to humanity.
Mahlukatın arasında Allah indinde insanoğlu takva sahibi olan mertebelerin en yükseğidir.
In the sight of Allah Almighty, among all creatures, those who are God-fearing and those who are pious have the highest ranks in the divine presence.
Çünkü Allah Azze ve Celle'nin yarattığı hadsiz hesapsız mahlukat var.
There's no limit to Allah Almighty's creation, and He Almighty Allah has created innumerous creatures.
Bildiğimiz işte melekler var, cinler var.
The creatures we know about are the angels, the jinns,
İnsan var.
humans.
İnsanoğlu Allah Azze ve Celle'nin yolunda olursa onların hep en yükseği olur.
And among all creatures, those we know about and those we do not know about, Allah Almighty has chosen humankind, if they follow the way of Allah Almighty, to obtain the highest ranks and the highest stations.
Yok. Onlardan, meleklerden de yüksek olur.
And those who follow the way of Allah Almighty will reach stations, ranks higher than the ranks of the angels even.
Melekler Hazreti Cibril Aleyhisselam Peygamber Efendimiz'e miraca çıktığı vakit bir yere kadar geldi.
During the night of ascension, when Jibril alayhi salam accompanied our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, Jibril alayhi salam could only accompany our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, to a certain station.
Oradan ilerisi ancak Peygamber Efendimiz'e.
And beyond that, only our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, could continue to travel.
Oldu. Çünkü mertebesi bütün mahlukattan yüksektir.
Because the station of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is the highest among all creatures.
Onun için o yolda giden insan mertebesi hepsinden yüksek olmuş.
And those who follow that way will also reach stations which are higher than the station of any other creature.
Olur. Yok. O yoldan gitmeyen olunca o vakitte mertebesi en düşük.
And those who do not follow that way, however, they will have a station that is lower than the station among all creatures.
Mertebede olur. En aşağı mertebede olmuş olur.
Those who do not follow the way of Allah Almighty will be in a low station that is lower than the lowest station among all creatures.
O yol, doğru yol insanı ikram nasip olur.
To follow the right way is a divine gift and favor by Allah Almighty.
Doğru yolda giden insana. Gitmeyen olunca en düşük mahlukatın en düşüğü Allah indinde sevilmeyen bir şey olur.
Those who follow the way of Allah Almighty, the right path, have been favored by Allah Almighty. Those, however, who do not follow the way of Allah Almighty, they will be in a low position, which is lower than the lowest among all creatures. They will be among those who are disliked by Allah Almighty.
Allah Azze ve Celle sevmez. Kafirleri sevmez.
Allah Almighty dislikes the disbelievers.
Müşrikleri sevmez. İnsanlara zarar verenleri sevmez.
Allah Almighty dislikes those who harm people.
Onların mertebeleri ne kadar yükselirse insanın o kadar Allah indinde sevilen birisi olur. Sevilen birisi
Those who follow the way of Allah Almighty, however, they will reach stations and ranks that in the divine presence they will be among those whom Allah Almighty loves.
büyük bir fayda olur ona.
To be among those whom Allah Almighty loves is a great benefit for that person.
Büyük bir yani sonsuz bir saadet.
To be among those whom Allah Almighty loves is an eternal bliss without any ending.
Faydası olur. Ötekiler de sonsuz, Allah muhafaza etsin. Bazıları sonsuz, bazıları epeyce sonra yaptıkları şeylerin, günahların, işledikleri kötülüklerin cezasını çektikten sonra
Those, however, who do not follow the way of Allah Almighty and have lowered themselves to a station lower than the lowest among all creatures will be in a state where they will undergo eternal misery, or they will be in a state where they will have to undergo a long punishment until they will be cleared of their sins.
Temizlenip o vakit daha mertebeleri olur. Yok, hiç tanımayan varsa o vakit onun vay haline.
And woe to those who do not follow the way of Allah Almighty at all.
O sonsuz olarak şakavette
they will be endlessly in a state of misery.
Bedbaht olarak ilelebet olur.
And they will be in a state of in an unfortunate state forever.
Cehennemde olur.
They will be in hell.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin yolunu tutmayan,
that is the ending of those who do not follow the way of Allah Almighty.
Sonu kötü olur.
Those who do not follow the way of Allah Almighty will have a bad ending.
Şimdi insanları kandıran çok var.
There are many people who cheat others.
Çok insanlar yok şöyledir, yok böyledir, iman nedir, İslam nedir?
And there are many who say and claim a lot of things and who make people question Islam, who make people lose their faith.
Bir şey yok diye insanlar kandırırlar.
And they cheat people so that they deny Islam, so that they do not believe in faith.
İnsanlar da kanar.
And people, they are cheated by those.
Kanınca da cezasını çeker.
And as they are cheated by them and led astray by them, they will have to pay the price for having gone the wrong way.
Allah Azze ve Celle akıl vermiş.
Allah Almighty has given everyone a mind.
Akıllını kullanan insan muhakkak hakikati görür.
And those who use their minds, they will see the truth without any doubt.
Kullanmayan insan o vakit cezasını da çeker.
Those who do not use their minds and are led astray, they will undergo the punishment for having not followed the right way.
Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us.
Allah iman versin.
May Allah Almighty give faith.
İnsanlara Allah imanlarımızı muhafaza etsin.
And may Allah Almighty preserve our faith.
Allah tevfik. El-Fatiha.